Are you ready for a magical tale? In The Stargazer and the Puddle, a kind astrologer loves the stars, but a muddy splash teaches him a big lesson about looking where you're going.
Once upon a time, in a cozy village nestled among green hills, lived a kind and curious man. He loved to look up at the night sky, believing he could understand secrets hidden in the twinkling stars. Everyone knew him as the astrologer, and he spent many evenings with his eyes glued to the vast, dark canvas above. He believed in reading the future. His greatest joy was exploring the mysteries far beyond the earth, pondering what the stars held in store for everyone below. His fascination was truly out of this world. One special evening, the air was cool and fresh, perfect for stargazing. The astrologer decided to take a walk just outside the village, where the view of the sky was even clearer. He hummed a happy tune, feeling excited as he gazed deeply into the celestial patterns. Every star seemed to whisper ancient secrets. He felt a thrill of adventure as he stepped out onto the open road. The world seemed to stretch out before him, full of possibilities. He saw bright constellations telling tales of heroes and magic, and distant planets gleaming like tiny jewels. So busy was he with the wonders above, he completely forgot to watch where his feet were going. He walked and walked, eyes always focused on the sparkling lights. The path ahead blurred into insignificance as his mind soared among the cosmic dust. He was lost in the infinite beauty of the universe, forgetting the simple ground beneath him. Not a single glance downwards did he cast. Suddenly, with a loud splash, he tumbled headfirst into something cold and wet. He gasped, surprised and a little scared. The stars he had been watching spun around him as he went down, down, down. His hat slipped to one side and his robes got soaked. What a big surprise this was! He certainly didn't see that coming. He found himself stuck in a big, muddy hole right up to his chest. The water was squishy and cold, and the thick mud clung to his robe. He tried to scramble out, clawing at the slippery sides of the hole with all his might, but he just kept sliding back down. His fingers couldn't find a good grip. He felt frustrated and a bit embarrassed to be in such a mucky mess. This was not a star chart he had ever consulted. Oh dear, he exclaimed. The mud felt squelchy and uncomfortable, and he started to feel a bit chilly. No matter how hard he pulled, his feet stayed firmly trapped in the sticky brown goo. He felt a shiver despite his efforts. This unexpected bath was not what he envisioned for his spiritual evening. He longed to be out and back under the beautiful, distant stars. "Help! Is there anyone out there?" he called, his voice getting louder and more desperate. He kept trying to wriggle free, but the more he struggled, the deeper he seemed to sink into the mucky pit. He hoped someone from the village would hear him. His pleas echoed eerily under the silent stars. He just wanted to be free from this sticky, cold prison. Soon, his loud cries carried across the quiet fields to the village. A group of kind villagers, who had just been getting ready for bed, heard his calls and quickly came running with lanterns. Their warm lights bobbed like fireflies in the twilight. They were always ready to help a neighbor in need. The sound was unusual enough to stir them from their peaceful homes, knowing something was amiss. Among them were a friendly woman named Alara and a cheerful man named Tom. They rushed to the edge of the hole and looked down, their lanterns casting a warm glow on the poor astrologer covered in mud. Ilara's eyes twinkled with a hint of amusement. Tom tried to suppress a giggle, though concern was clear on his face. This was quite a sight to behold on a quiet night. "Oh, astrologer!" exclaimed Ilara, trying not to giggle fully. "What a pickle you've gotten yourself into." Slowly and carefully, the villagers extended strong ropes and helped pull the very muddy astrologer out of the gooey mess. With a final heave, he flopped onto the grass. Covered head to toe, everyone cheered with relief and a little bit of laughter. They carefully dusted him off and offered him a warm shawl. Once he was safe and sound. Though dripping with mud, Ilara looked at the astrologer with a gentle smile. "You spend all your time reading the future in the bright stars," she said kindly, "but you didn't see the big hole right at your feet. Her voice was soft, but her message was clear. The astrologer looked down at his muddy feet and then back at her, a thoughtful expression on his face. He began to understand her words deeply, she continued. Perhaps this little adventure will teach you that it's important to pay attention to what's right in front of you every single day. The future will always come, but the present moment is what we truly live. Her words hung in the cool night air, like shimmering dust motes from the very stars he loved. The astrologer nodded slowly, taking in her wise advice, feeling a new kind of awareness bloom within him. He realized that a simple truth had been revealed to him. Then, Tom, the cheerful man, chuckled good-naturedly. What good is it to know what the stars say about tomorrow if you can't even see the ground you're walking on today? He added, patting the astrologer gently on his muddy shoulder. His friendly smile was infectious, softening any embarrassment the astrologer might still feel. The astrologer looked at Tom, then at Alara, and a small, thoughtful smile spread across his mud-streaked face. He truly appreciated their help and their wisdom this night. The astrologer looked at his muddy robe, then at the kind faces of his neighbors, and finally down at the forgotten hole. He realized they were right. It's so important to see and appreciate what's right here, right now. He felt a warmth spread through him, not just from the shawl, but from this new understanding. His starry dreams were wonderful, but the beauty of the earth and kindness of friends were just as precious. He felt a newfound appreciation for the immediate world. This story teaches us a wonderful lesson. While dreaming big and looking to the future is exciting, we must also remember to pay attention to the simple, beautiful things happening around us each day. Always be present and aware of your surroundings. The world holds so much wonder in every step we take. Don't forget to look down as well as up, to enjoy everything that is right here, right now, for every moment is a precious gift.
Ever dreamed of being the hero? Now you get to be the star. Your adventure starts at TalesMio. Visit talesmio.com now.